Look at the clock, 4:44 again and again it finds you, on receipts, on license plates, in phone numbers. This is not a coincidence, this is a direct transmission from a conscious universe. When this code repeats with this urgency, it means you are ready to hear a specific life-altering message. You have evolved to a point where you can finally understand it. Forget everything you have heard about angel numbers being just gentle hints or simple signs of protection. 444 is not a whisper. It is a structural alarm, a beacon from the core of reality itself. It activates because your soul has reached a critical threshold. You are being called to build something entirely new. To truly decode 444, you must first understand the ancient language it speaks. It is the language of sacred architecture. Look around you at the very fabric of reality. What are its fundamental pillars? The four cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. They define all space. The four classical elements, earth, air, fire, and water. They are the substance of all matter. The four seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They govern the cycle of all time. 4 is the archetypal number of the foundation, the square, the stable ground. It is the unshakable platform upon which greatness is built. Now the universe triples this energy, these numbers. This is the ultimate emphasis, a cosmic exclamation point. It is not softly suggesting foundation. It is screaming directly into your soul. Your foundation is the primary mission now. Everything else is secondary. This brings us to the first and most vital message through Timpa's pattern. You are not falling apart. You are being deliberately and lovingly rebuilt. The anxiety you feel, the disorientation, the sense that the old world is dissolving beneath your feet. This is not a sign of failure or punishment. It is the necessary and sacred demolition. The universe is not cruel, it is intelligent. It is clearing away the unstable ground of old beliefs, expired agreements, and borrowed identities, so that you can finally build your life on solid bedrock. This code is your divine assurance. The demolition crew is spiritually appointed. You are safe even in the beautiful collapse. The breakdown is a breakthrough in disguise. Here is the second, more potent transmission with this code. You are being spiritually upgraded from tenant to architect. For years, perhaps for a lifetime, you have lived in a house built by others. Their rules, their expectations, their narrow definition of stability and success. 444 appears when your soul has definitively outgrown that borrowed, cramped structure. The universe is not just giving you the keys to a slightly better house, it is handing you the master tools, the compass for direction, the square for integrity, the level for balance. It says clearly, now you build. I will provide the materials, synchronicity, opportunity, and grace. But the design, the vision must come from the deepest truth of your authentic soul. Let us pause here and feel the weight of this moment. These numbers is not casual symbolism. This is your soul's navigation system activating. When you see this sequence, you may feel a chill, a sudden stillness, a sense of being watched over by something vast and intelligent. This feeling is real. It is the confirmation you are not imagining this. The pattern is seeking you out because you are ready to participate in a higher order of your own existence. The repetition in 444 is a key. The universe knows our minds are busy and distracted, so it repeats the signal until we finally stop and pay attention. It is knocking persistently on the door of your awareness, because what it has to deliver is too important to be missed. Now consider what happens in the moments before this sequence appears. You might be in a state of doubt, questioning your path. Or you might be at a crossroads facing a difficult decision. Perhaps you feel untethered, as if you are floating without direction. It is in these precise moments of vulnerability that the universe sends this clear signal. 444 is a direct response to your inner questioning. It is the universe's way of saying, I hear you, I see your struggle, and here is your answer. The answer is not a specific thing to do, but a specific way to be. The way of the architect, the way of the builder. So what is this blueprint? What is it this code practically telling you to do? The instructions are encoded in the sequence itself. The first 4 is a clear command: get grounded. Before any magnificent creation can rise, there must be unshakable stability. The universe is saying your thoughts are scattered, your energy is leaking into worry and past regrets. Return to your body right now. Feel the earth beneath you, take a breath that fills your lungs. Your mind cannot receive a divine blueprint if it is trembling with fear. The second 4 is the command to realign your cornerstones. What are the 4 essential pillars holding up your life? Is it health, purpose, relationship, spirit? One or more of these are cracked or out of true. 444 is pointing a beam of light directly at the weak spot in your foundation. It says with compassion, this is your sole point of focus right now. Integrity here is non-negotiable. The third 4 is the command to anchor in the new frequency. If this video resonated with you, please let me know your thoughts in the comments and consider subscribing to the channel. The construction of your new reality has already begun in the unseen realms, is asking you to live, breathe, think, and vibrate, as if the new solid, magnificent structure is already your home. This is not naive pretending. This is the advanced spiritual practice of tuning your entire being to the frequency of the completed work, so that physical reality has no choice but to match it. This is only the beginning. The message of these numbers that contains even deeper layers of spiritual technology. When you witness this triple sequence, you are observing a sacred mathematical principle in action, the principle of multiplication through repetition. The universe is not just adding foundation energy, it is exponentially increasing it, creating a resonant field around you that actively repels chaos and attracts order. This is why after seeing 444, you might notice small miracles, things falling into place or unexpected help arriving. The code has activated an energetic filter around you, allowing only what serves your foundation to come through. Now let us explore the psychological shift that must accompany this code. To receive the full power of this signal, you must undergo an internal revolution. You must shift from identifying as someone who has problems to someone who is building solutions. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of context. This shift is monumental. It changes how you interpret every event in your life. A setback is no longer a failure, but information about where your foundation needs reinforcement. A challenge is not a threat, but an invitation to strengthen your architectural skills. The universe is training you through 444 to think like a master builder, to see resources where others see obstacles. It shows you that every moment provides the raw material for your creation. But this pattern goes even deeper. It speaks to the very structure of time itself. When you see this pattern, you're being shown that you have reached a point of spiritual synchronization. Your inner rhythm is aligning with a universal timing. You are being invited to move from human linear time, where you worry about past mistakes and future outcomes, into sacred time, where you are fully present and co-creative in the eternal now. The universe is telling you through this sign that the future you desire is not something you wait for. It is something you build from the materials of the present moment. This is the call to begin that conscious construction with the very next thought you think. Now consider the shadow side of this sign. What happens if you ignore this call? If you see this code and dismiss it as coincidence, or continue to live in the crumbling structure out of fear, you will likely experience increased feelings of instability, anxiety, and a sense that life is working against you. This is not punishment. It is the universe turning up the volume. The discomfort is a loving pressure designed to push you out of the nest of your old limitations. It guides you into the sky of your potential. Ignoring 444 is like having a master architect offer you a blueprint for a palace. yet choosing to keep living in a house with a cracked foundation because the renovation feels overwhelming. But the universe does not make offers, it makes assignments. This one is non-negotiable for your soul's evolution. The history of sacred numbers reveals even more about 444. Across cultures and millennia, the number 4 has represented cosmic order. In ancient Egypt, the 4 sons of Horus protected the organs of the deceased for their journey. In Christianity, the 4 evangelists carried the gospel to the 4 corners of the earth. In Eastern traditions, the 4 noble truths form the foundation of Buddhist wisdom. When you see 444, you are tapping into this ancient stream of cosmic knowledge. You are connecting with the timeless understanding that reality is structured and intelligently designed, that you have a specific role to play within that design. Your awareness of this pattern means you are ready to step into that role consciously. This brings us to the practical application. How do you live in alignment with this sequence every day? Begin each morning with a foundation check. Ask yourself, what strengthens my foundation today? What weakens it? Make decisions from this question. When faced with a choice, ask which option builds a stronger base for my future self. Create physical anchors in your environment. A stone on your desk, a square pattern in your home decor. Anything that reminds you of stability and structure. These become talismans that keep the frequency of 444 active in your field. Practice the art of deliberate construction. Spend time each day literally or metaphorically building something. Writing a paragraph, planting a seed, organizing a space. This trains your mind in the architecture of creation. This is why you feel it. This is not an intellectual concept. When you see 444, you feel a pull, a resonance, a deep knowing. That is your soul recognizing its own native language. The universe is not speaking at you, it is speaking from within you. The code outside mirrors the awakening inside. That flutter in your chest, that moment of expanded awareness. That is your higher self recognizing the signal and activating. Your spiritual DNA contains the memory of this language. You are remembering what you have always known. If this transmission has found you, if this pattern has been appearing in your life as a persistent silent teacher, then acknowledge it. This is your moment. Let this be your sacred acknowledgement to the universe. A signal that you are listening, awake and ready. That you consciously accept the promotion from passive tenant to conscious architect of your destiny. This acknowledgement is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Each time you see 444, pause and say internally, I receive your message, I am building. As we approach the completion of this transmission, understand that these numbers is part of a larger cosmic vocabulary. It connects to 1111, the number of new beginnings, and to 888, the number of infinite abundance. It is the stable ground between the initiation and the manifestation. Without the foundation of 444, the inspiration of 1111 cannot take physical form. The abundance of 888 cannot be sustained. You are learning to read a living text written in the language of time and consciousness, each number a syllable in an ongoing conversation between your soul and the source. Now, the final layer, the most profound understanding of all. This code is not just a message, it is a mirror. It shows you what you are becoming. The fact that you notice it means the architect within you is already awake. The blueprint is already within you. The tools are already in your hands. The universe is not giving you something you lack. It is reflecting back to you the power you have always possessed, but perhaps forgot you possessed. This code is your own soul calling to you through the medium of reality itself, saying, remember who you are. Remember what you can build. Remember the universe is not random or silent. It is deeply conversational and intelligent. You have just been sent a clear, urgent, and profoundly loving message in a language of light. The only question that remains is this. Will you pick up the tools? Will you trust the blueprint? Will you begin to build? Thank you for listening. Thank you for having the profound courage to receive this call. If this message about 444 connected with you, Let this be your first act of conscious building. Let me know below what this brought up for you. If you are ready to learn the full language of the universe, subscribe and hit the bell for more. The greatest construction project of your life, the building of your truest, most authentic self, begins right now. Moving forward, let every appearance of 444 serve as your confirmation. It is a checkpoint from the cosmos, a silent signal that your path is true. This is your reminder that you build your legacy not in some distant future, but in the raw material of the now. The architect is awake. The blueprint is clear. The universe has assembled everything you need, and now awaits only your decision to begin.